Are you ready for this? It's time for an ice yarn unboxing. I'm super excited. Hey everybody, it is Crystal and welcome to my channel, Bagoday Crochet, where we talk about everything that is yarn. Everything that is yarn and crochet related. And at the making of this video, which is 11/15 of 2023, I do have close to 1,200. Yeah, you heard that right. 1,200 crochet tutorials. They are all free for you to enjoy. I have anything that you could ever want to make in multiples of them, and I continue to put them on constantly. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. It is free to subscribe. Turn on the notifications. That's free to turn on the notifications so you don't miss out. If you don't like to talk about yarn, please check out my tutorials. If you don't like my tutorials, check out some yarn. Are you ready? This is a yarn video. Okay, ice yarns. Ice yarns. I always say it. I used to despise ice yarns, but now I've grown to absolutely adore ice yarns. Why? They have so much flecking yarn on their website. I could buy ice yarns every day and never use all the yarn that they have. And they have some pretty interesting looking yarns, to tell you the truth. Now, normally I found that it's easier for me to justify my purchases if I blame them on somebody else. This yarn haul today was enabled by Thriss from Thriss and Stitches. Please check her out. I'm going to put a link to her channel below. You're going to love her. She's such a sweet, sweet, beautiful, such kind woman. You will love her. Hit that subscribe button. Show her some support. So anyways, like I said, it makes it easier to swallow if I have justification for what I purchase. So I blame my purchases on other people. Thriss, this one's your fault. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding about that. I know Thriss has told me about this yarn. I'm the one that bought it, and more than what she told me about. So that was a dry humor joke. Of course, I don't blame it on other people. No one forces me to melt my credit cards to where they're not even usable anymore. And then I have to get new ones. That's a joke too. That's a joke too. All right? Come on now. Come on. Credit cards don't really melt. Not when you use them on the internet. I'm just being dumb. I'm being dumb. I'm sorry. It's going to be a dumb video. I'm sorry. It's going to be a video of me being dumb. I'm just going. You know what? Bagoday is just, I'm unapologetic for being the way that I am. I cannot help the way that I am. Some days I'm dumber than others, and some days I'm funnier than others, and some days I'm not funny at all. But I still do what I do, which is love yarn. All right. Jeez. Okay, I don't know if you know anything about ice yarns, but if you don't, you should. A lot of people won't buy from ice yarns because their shipping is outrageously priced. But I say it time and time again that their yarn is so inexpensively priced. And I'll do this at the end of the video. I'm out of breath because that box is heavy. And I'm weak. I gotta go to the doctor tomorrow. Okay. And no, I'm not pregnant. Someone asked me that. No, I have 5 children between the ages of 7 and 20. I am 44 years old. I am not pregnant. I am not having any more children. I might get fur babies, but no more human children. That is not why I'm going to the doctor. Anyways. So, a lot of people won't buy from ice yarns because their shipping is so high. Now, I've said it time and time again that just because their shipping is high, their yarn is really, really cheap. So I'm going to show you the yarn when I do an ice yarn haul. And then at the end, I'll calculate how many balls I got and divide it by how much I paid per ball plus the cost of shipping. How much I paid for the yarn plus the cost of shipping. And I'll divide it by how many balls I got, and I'll give you an average about how much it costs per ball. That's usually what I do. Sometimes it's $3 to $4 a ball. And sometimes I can get it around $1 a ball. You know, one trick with ice yarns, the more you buy, the less you pay. Well, I mean, you pay more, but the less it costs per ball. All right. But I didn't buy tons this time. I mean, I did buy a box. I wasn't expecting it to come in a box. You know, I don't know what's going on here, but let's get into it, shall we? Shall we? So their shipping is justifiable by my eyes. I mean, their shipping is, excuse me, 1 second. I got a mini water. Okay. Their shipping is what they really charge for shipping, because this is based in Turkey. And it gets to Illinois, that's where I live, in about 3 days. Yep. Not lying. They ship FedEx Express. And it gets here in, I've had it here in between 2 to 4. I average 3 days, so this one came in 3 days. 3 days. They ship it the same night I order it, and they ship it that night. It's crazy. It's crazy. So, you know, the shipping might be over $100. I know everybody's like, whoa, I ain't paying $100 for shipping. No, no, no. The yarn is extremely cheap. Now the reason that it costs so much, like I said, they're charging you what it really costs to ship it. I ship all over the world. I've shipped all over the world on my time on YouTube. I've been on YouTube for so long, so many years. I have shipped all over the place. And that's what it costs to ship. Even it costs more nowadays than it used to. So they're charging you a true shipping cost. But the yarn is so inexpensive, you know. You go to another yarn store, because some people will not pay shipping. They won't pay shipping on anything, which is cool, you know. Some people just don't want to pay shipping. But you go to a store, I'm explaining it. I'll explain it, but some people just, I don't know. You go to another store, say Hobby in Denmark, they give you free shipping. But they're not really giving you free shipping. Their yarn's just real expensive. See the difference there? They tack the price of shipping onto the yarn. Same it goes with most places. They give you free shipping. They tack the price of shipping onto the ball of yarn. And that don't just go for yarn. That goes for almost everything. You know what I mean? Of course, not Walmart or anything. Well, Walmart probably does too. I don't know. All right, let's look at the yarn. Okay. This is what Thrift enabled me to buy. This one right here. Okay. So, I don't know. I have to show you. I have to show you. Because you won't know what's going on if I don't show you. You've probably already seen it, but I got to show you. And I'm going to be talking forever in this video. So, I bought some yarn from Ice. This one right here. Bella Mohair. It's so pretty. I love it. I wanted to start using some fuzzy yarns and whatnot. See, and I couldn't use this by itself, so I paired it with a 3-weight 100% merino from Lion Brand. And, well, I'm almost done with my second panel. So, anyways, this is what it looks like worked up. Right? And it's absolutely gorgeous. And it's not itchy. And it's so soft. It's so nice. And it's going to be so comfy. So when I got this first panel done, I asked people what they would rather see, a pullover or a cardigan. The cardigan was the winner, and the cardigan is what I wanted anyways. But after further investigation, I realized, although it is petty, I cannot wear an article of crochet clothing if the stripes do not line up. I can't. So if I was to make this a cardigan, my stripes wouldn't line up. Unless I didn't have a tutorial for it. Now, if I didn't do a tutorial for it, of course I can make them line up. Because I would cut and clip every single row and make all the lines line up. But I know people want a tutorial for it and they don't want to cut and clip every row. So, I was a little disappointed in that. So, now it's becoming a V-neck pullover. So, and I can color control that. See? Here's the back or front panel, one of the two. I got my other one started. See, I just found a ball that matched. Well, I made it match, actually. Cut and clipped it till it matched. So now the stripes are going to line up for me. and I'll be able to wear it. But you know what? The thing is, when it comes to this, I'm going to try to have this done tonight. Or at least get one sleeve on it. Let me move this other way. The thing is with me, I loved that so much, and I wanted it to be a cardigan so bad because I just don't wear pullovers as often as I wear cardigans. That is the true reason, and I loved that brown. Like I said, if I didn't do a tutorial for it, I would definitely color control it, and I would cut and clip every single row, and it would all line up perfectly. But since I want to do a tutorial for it to show people, you know, because I've never done a tutorial using mohair and another yarn together. It'd be something new. So it will be a V-neck or a round neck. I haven't decided yet. One of the two. It's not going to be square neck. It's not going to be boat neck. It's going to be a surprise. Either a V-neck or a round neck. Pullover. I just won't wear it as often as I would if it was a cardigan. Because I mean, I wear pullovers. I just, you know, I don't wear them very often. Anyways, so since I wanted a mohair cardigan so bad, and I was talking to Thriss about it. Remember, check her out, Thriss and Stitches. I'll put a link to her channel below. You'll love her. So she started helping me look around for a solid color of mohair. And of course, Ice Yarn had it. So thank you, Thriss. Now, I'm going to show you the color of this. And you cannot laugh at the color that I chose. Promise? Now this will be a mohair cardigan. It's a different type of mohair than this. Different. It's not the same variety. But it's still, you know, I'm going to work it the same way. All right. But it's going to be a cardi. 100% cardi. And Bagoday is going to look like a bag of cotton candy. Call me Bago Cotton Candy. I'm so excited. It's like Victorian rose color. Look at that. Okay. So I'm going to show you a number. And if you type in this number on Ice Yarns, if you go to their website and type it in, it'll bring up this exact color. And then if you look below, it'll show you all the other colors that they had available. They didn't, when I was there, they didn't have tons of colors available. That's okay because I probably would have chose this pink anyways. I saw that and I'm like, oh my gosh. That's like Victorian rose. And if you know me, I love the Victorian era. I love Victorian rose. The color, it's my favorite color, pink. And I know I'm going to look like a sack of cotton candy because not only is it pink like cotton candy, it's furry too. I don't care. Because, as I mentioned before, I'm too old to be caring about what people think about what I wear. I'm going to wear it. I'm going to make it. I'm going to wear it. I'm going to wear it with pride. I'm going to be Bagoday wearing a sack of cotton candy. It's going to be great. Hey, I do have a tutorial for this hat. This is called my Everything But the Kitchen Sink beanie. I love it. It's now my favorite beanie that I have a tutorial for on my channel. It used to be my stitch sampler. This beat it. I think there's like 12 or 13 different stitches. You're going to love it. All right. So this is called a Mohair Classic. You're going to look like cotton candy. I'm just joking. Just kidding. But I am going to look like cotton candy. Oh gosh, I'm excited. Let's fill this one. Oh, it smells like straight up wool though. Let's look at it. Oh, I don't know why I'm looking at that. I have a ball in my hand. I'm like, let's look at it. And I look at the one in the bag. I'm not all here today. I'm sorry. I'm somewhere else, but I'm here. You guys know that feeling. We've all been there, right? I just go there more often. This is 30 mohair, 25 wool, and 45 acrylic. Let me see what the difference between that one and this one is, other than this one being striped. This one's called the Bella Mohair. This is called Classic Mohair. Let me check out the fiber content, because they didn't have this one in solid. They only had it in stripes. Fiber content is, ew, this one has more mohair. This one only has 15% mohair. 65 acrylic, polyamide, and polyester. It is soft. Okay, so this has more mohair and wool in it. I love wool. And man, this smells like straight up wool. I'm gonna tell you what. I think I've said this before. Now, I don't wear perfume. I'm not the type of person. I never wear perfume. I don't wear makeup. I don't even own any makeup at all. Don't wear it. I don't do my nails. You know, I wear watches and bracelets. That's what Bagoday does. But everything else, I did get bangs. I cut bangs the other day. I look like a 12-year-old, like I'm 12. So my hair was all one length. And the other night, I'm sorry. I went going off on a spectacle here. The other night, I'm like, I had bangs my whole life, right? If you watch my old videos, you'll probably see me with bangs. And then like 4 years ago, I thought I would let my hair all grow out one length. And I did. And the other night, I'm like, this couple nights ago, I was sitting in the bathroom and I kind of parted a little spot for some bangs and I pulled them down. I'm like, I wonder what this would look like. Evelyn brought me a pair of scissors and she goes, you'll look like me. Do it. I said, you think so? She goes, I don't know. It's on you. It's on you. Evelyn, my little 7-year-old. And she left the room and I'm like, it'll grow back. It will grow back. Whether it looks good or bad, it will grow back. And I'm like, shh. Evelyn runs in and goes, well, no going back now. And I had like 10 inches of hair here. I'm like, ah. But then I just couldn't stop, you know. So now I have bangs again. I won't show you because no one cares about that. Anyways, if they would bottle the smell of wool as a perfume, I would wear it. That would be the only perfume I would wear. I'm sorry. Let's get back to the yarn. Okay, so I told you the specs on it, on the classic mohair. There's 200 meters here, so about 225 yards, and they're classifying this as a... Their labels are so blurry. I can't tell if that says 3 or 5. It says... I think it says 5 because they're recommended a 6mm hook. I don't know. I can't read it. I can't read it. And this one is a 5 weight, I think. No, this one they said was a 4. Well, let's look here. I don't know. All I know is it's super fuzzy, and I'm gonna look like a cotton candy, a second cotton candy. But that's okay, because this yarn is so pretty. Okay. So here, this one is it's a lot more mohairy than the other one. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. I'm so excited. I got to finish this tonight so I can start on this. I can't start on this because I have something, like other things I have to finish first. But that's what it looks like. It's some hairy stuff. I mean, you can see it's some hairy. It looks like cotton candy. That's what I'm going to look like. That's okay, though. That's okay. Now, so that will be a cardigan. Where did all this yarn come from? I don't remember Thrift telling me to get all this. Did she? I'm just kidding. Okay, and I also got it in white. And then I got to thinking, you know, in case I wanted to add like a different color for trim, you know? And then I got to thinking that if I add white to it, I'm going to look like a stick, like a cone of cotton candy, you know? That's on a... I might add white to it. So that's the same thing, but white. Okay, more mohair. Okay, and then I got this to pair with it. Now, I can only go by what my phone and my laptop shows me when it goes to trying to match colors. And I can only hope that the color that I got matches this yarn. No, this isn't it. This is a different yarn. Dang it. I am so unorganized. How much of this mohair did I get? Sheesh. I don't even need all that. I'm trying to get to show you what I got to pair with it. Oh, is it gonna match? Ooh. I'm gonna roll with it, alright? I'm gonna roll with it. Alright, so I got this to pair with it. It's called Merino Gold. There's a number, 66091. Merino Gold Light. Alright. Because you know how I was running 2 strands with this one, because it's easier for me. So since this one is super hairy, I'm going to have to run a strand with it too. And it doesn't match exactly. I'll have to see how it looks worked up. I would like to have one that matched exactly, but you know that's hard to find, especially when you're looking on the internet. But This is a 3-weight 60 merino 40 acrylic blend, 200 meters, so about the same. They call that a 3-weight. I call that not a nice 4. That's okay, because they call this a bulky 5, and I'm going to call that thinner than that because they're taking into account all that fuzz. So my plan was to run these two together, but to tell you the truth, do you think that they're going to match? And this is a lot thicker than I intended it to be. I thought it was going to be a 3-weight. I don't want it to overtake the pink fuzzy, because I do want to look like a Victorian bag of cotton candy. You guys let me know. I mean, I think they'll match okay, but you know what I could do actually? I think I have enough of it for some reason. I have like an abundance. I bought too many of these. What if I ran 2 of these together? 2 strands of this together to make it extra fuzzy, and then added this 4-weight with it. That would make it even a fuzzier mohair sweater. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. And that looks like it would bring it up to about a thick 5-weight. Yeah, nice 5-weight probably. You know how some 5-weights are on the thinner side nowadays. Some are, some aren't. Let me look at it. Yeah, I'd probably call that just the bulky weight. That might be what I do. And that way it'll hide that this doesn't match exactly. And it's going to give it more fuzziness. I think I'll make that work. I don't have to buy any more yarn. Like I said, there's like tons of sacks of these. I should have enough to be able to use. Yeah. I'm going to make that work. I like that. I like that. Okay. And then I liked this mohair so much. So this, like I said, this came from a different purchase. This is the Bella mohair. I will say that it is softer than that one. That one's fine. Because, I mean, this one's fine. I personally would wear it against my skin. Some people wouldn't. But I wear shirts underneath all my sweaters and cardigans anyways, so it doesn't matter to me. But, yeah, I would still wear a scarf out of it. But that would be very itchy for some people. I mean, I guess it might be bothersome, but it's not. Because I love wool so much. Oh my gosh, that just fluffs up into fluffs of spun sugar. I love wool so much. I'll wear the scratchiest of wools ever. But that one's not really that scratchy. But I will admit this one is softer. And I'm going to say that's due to the polyester. And not having very much mohair in it. But it's still pretty. Yeah, you can see it doesn't have all the fluff hanging off of it like the other one does, but it still has fluff. I like this one a lot. And I liked it so much that I wanted to make something else with it. So I got it in another color. This is the Bella mohair. What I'm making out, brown pulverado. There's the number. They got lots of pretty colors. Lots. There's a number. And it's super soft. But I have to run it with another yarn or I can't use it. Plus it bulks it up a bit, you know. Makes it easier to use. Oh yeah, this one's softer than that pink, but the pink is still going to be so pretty. You can't tell me that is not Bagoday crochet 100%. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. It's just so soft. It is softer than the pink, but I wish they made this one in solid, but I do love the pink still, and it will be a cardigan. This, since I might make a cardigan out of it, but not do a tutorial, so I can color control every row, because I want a cardigan made out of this so bad. I hope that's okay if I do a cardi out of it, and then, you know what, whatever cardigan I do out of the pink, I'll just do the same for this, but I'll color control this. So you'll have a tutorial when I do the pink. And then when you see me wearing this, just know it's the same tutorial. I'll just refer, or if you ask, I'll refer you to that tutorial. That's what I'm going to do. That way, I get my Bella mohair cardigan that I wanted color controlled. Because like I said, I am crazy when it comes to color control. And I will color control every single row to get what I want. So I got the same yarn to run with it as I did the pink, the merino gold light, but I got it in this tan. Again, it's a bit thicker than I wanted it to be because it said 3-way, but it is a pretty thick. That's a pretty dang thick 4. That is a healthy looking 4-way yarn. Do you think it matches? Oh yeah. That's gonna look good, but it's a little worrisome to me that it might be a bit thicker. It'll just be a chunky cardigan. How about that? It's just gonna be chunky. I'll just have to do less rows than I do on the other cardigan. Let me just see if it matches up good enough. So yeah, it's got the same color of brown in it. That looks good. Or tan. Yeah, I like that. And of course, though, when you get to the color part, you'll see this going through it. Hopefully not too much. I mean, you can see it going, the white going through this on the dark spots, but you know what? It adds character to it. Now, I'll try this one, and since it's thicker, you might be able to see a little bit more. If this don't work out for me, I'll find a 3-weight yarn merino in the same color, or even a 2-weight would probably work, because this is a really light 3-weight, and pairing it with this makes it like a bulky. So yeah, I'm happy about that. Like I said, I'm a little worrisome that it might be too thick whenever I'm going through like the gold and the green. Like it might drown out the fuzz, but only time will tell, right? Beautiful. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, it matches my hat. All right, enough of that. Okay, and then I got one sack of this. This looks like it matches the pink. Let me look at this. This is 64448. It's called Chain Palette. It has a little sequence in it, all right? You see the little sequence in it? They're clear, so they only just catch the hint of the light when you're spinning it. Oh yeah, that's pretty. See how it feels. This is classified as a 4-way to this chain spun, a 98 acrylic, and 2% of the sequin in it. There we go. So there's that one. Maybe it would match this pink better. Ooh, it does match pretty well. But again, it's 4, and it's going to drown out the hair in my buzz. Either way, I'm going to use 2 strands of this. I'll just use the one that I have because I only got 4 balls of this anyways. So, this is pretty. 210 meters. I like it. I thought this would be nice as a, like an infinity scarf or something. I got enough of that. And then when you get out there, you be glistening in the sunlight. Or glisten in the moonlight. Yeah, that's pretty. Like that. I don't dislike it. I love it. Okay. And then I got some novelty. This looks kind of like the same novelty I bought from, I don't know what it is with me and novelties this year. This looks like the same novelty that I got from Little Knits. Okay. This is 24240 Cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha. Mustard and brown. That's the color. Oh, they give you instructions on how to do it. So it looks like the little valance. Yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty. So this is going to go good with lots of stuff because these are my colors right here. And these are the colors I tend to use. And it shows you how to crochet or knit with it both. You hold it this way, yeah. And you go, yeah. I don't know what you do. I always use a loop shown in the photo for both knit and crochet. Alright. Alright. Well, anyways, grab them up and they ruffle up around your project. How many loops you grab depends on how ruffly you want it to be. That looks kind of like royalty. That golden brown, like I always say, they look like, it looks like curtains, you know. But I'd hang these up in my living room if they were curtains. pretty. I like that. So I got some of this to line a project with. I don't know what yet though. Maybe around a poncho, or I was thinking about making some type of cape that would look pretty around it, I guess. We'll see, we'll see. All right, so let's see what the rest of this is. So this is just more of the pink to match my mohair, more of the brown to go with my striped, beautiful mohair. Yeah, more pink, more mohair. What's this? Oh, more mohair. Okay. That's just more mohair and more stuff to go with it. I did get some fur. Now this is called lambkin. Here's the number. Lion Brand used to have this yarn. I forgot what they called it though at the time. I actually have a vest made out of it on my channel. When it was Lion Brand groovy something. I can't remember. But yeah, I made a vest. My daughter wore it. It was rainbow colored. But this one is all red. And the balls are a lot bigger than what they were at Lion Brand. Lion Brand don't have that fur anymore. It's gone. They discontinued it. But they have it at ice. I remember it being the same. Ooh, that's soft. That's nice. So, lambkin. That's a big ball of fur. This is 100% microfiber. 100 meters, so about 110 yards. That's not bad for fur. Bulky weight number 6 is what they classify that as. Oh, I got just the project for this. I know what I'm using it for. It's so soft. That's some soft fur. That's nice. I like that. I like that. Oh, I got this project sitting up here. I got projects here, projects there, projects everywhere. And then I bought this. This is the same thing. It's lambkin. A red fur, only it's a different color. Because Bagoday sometimes gets obsessive and buys multiple colors of the same yarn, which you probably noticed in this unboxing. This beautiful brown. Now this again, I could use for lots of things. Because I think if you ask me, tan matches a lot of colors. Plus, I use brown a lot. It's beautiful. And it's so soft. I would highly recommend that. If you're wanting to get into fur stuff. Okay. I wonder if I can make a cardigan out of that. I'd have to think about that. Alright. I got one more to show you. And then I'll be gone. This is fur yarn as well, but it's a different brand or a different variety. Here's the number. It's called Panda Duo. Brown shades. Okay, let's see if it's as soft as that other one. That other one's nice. Did I only get it one pack of this? What's going on with me? Oh yeah, that's soft. It's just a littler ball. That's nice. Panda Duo. So we got 2 different colors of brown. My favorite colors of all. I could line this cardigan. I'm just joking. I'm not going to do that. It's not a cardigan. Pullover, I mean. But I am going to line something with it. I might have just the project for this as well. I wonder if how good or how hard it would be to make a sweater out of this stuff. Like a, like a cardigan. Think how soft that would be. I might play around with that, just to see. I know not everybody likes fur. Some people think it's tacky. I'm kind of tacky myself, so really it fits in pretty well with me. I like that one. I love the browns, 2-tone browns. That's pretty. That's going to look pretty worked up. So the Panda Duo is 100% microfiber, so it feels the same as the other one. It's just a smaller ball, probably because it's got the 2 colors. You know how yarn companies do is like that. If it's different, it's got to have less. It has 50 meters, so about 55 yards, 6 weight. That's okay. goes pretty far because that's like a 7 weight if you ask me. All the furs are pretty thick. It doesn't take much to. Yeah. All right, that's what I got. So you heard my plans for everything. What I have plans for. I'm gonna play around with this when I get time and see like how hard it'd be to come up with like a simple. You know, it would have to be super simple. I know some people think that you can't see your stitches when it comes to fur, but I got a little trick that makes it easy to see. So I think that would be beautiful. I don't know if I have enough though. I didn't buy really, but no, I don't. I would have to buy more. But go about dice again. No, I'm just joking. I wouldn't be able to get to that anyways for a while. I have other stuff at the moment. So I hope that you enjoyed my unboxing. I love everything that I got. The pink cotton candy card is going to be so pretty because I'm going to do 2 strands of fluffy mohair. So I'm extra cotton candy. And I'm really, really going to love this. You know how I got this and I wanted it to be a cardie so bad. But in order to color control it, I can do a video on it. And I know everybody wants a video with this, so I'm turning it into a pullover. So I got another color which I'm going to not do a video on. And I'm going to color control it and make a cardigan out of it. Remember, I'll have to cut and clip every single row to do that. But that's what Bagoday does. That's just the price I have to pay to be weird and have to have my rows match up. Then I can wear the hat with it, right? Yeah, not the blue shirt, but yeah, the hat, definitely. All right, I'm gonna go. I had a lot of fun. It really wasn't like a lot of different yarns, but there was like a crap ton of the same yarn. I'm not sure how that happened, but it happened. Things like that happen with Bagoday. Sometimes I do that on accident or on purpose. I don't. Okay, so I counted how many balls I got, and I divided that number by how much they all cost, plus the cost of shipping. All right, so are you ready for this? I paid $3.36 a ball. Now, I call that an Ice Yarns win, because I got some nice yarn. There's not one yarn that I got that I do not like. I got a lot of nice mohair and merino. I love the big balls of fur because I'm going to be using that. And $3.36. What I did is I took the shipping costs plus what I paid for the yarn, and I divided it by how many balls I got, and it came out to be $3.36 a ball. Now, you can't tell me that you can go somewhere and get this for $3.36. You can't. You can't. You go into Michael's, you know how much yarn costs here nowadays? You walk into Michael's, this is going to be like $12.99. It will. It would. I got it for $3.36. And that's including over $100 in shipping I paid. I still got it for that. I love it. That yarn's pretty. All right. And my cotton candy yarn. Yes. All right. I'm going to go. I'll see you guys in my next video. All right. Take care. Bye, guys.